Hey,
Hey, Mr. Bryden, how are you?
how's it going? Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
It's good. I hope you are okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's funny. I was actually just talking about you yesterday with my family, uh,
Whoa!
because they found the YouTube videos of you talking with me.
I hope
No, it's fine. It's good for me. It's like it's free advertising, right? But my brother, my brother was like Googling my name, and then he found the
oh,
videos on YouTube. And then he was showing my whole family, so they were making fun of me a little bit, but it was good.
I'm sorry about that if I
No,
if I did
no,
something.
it's good. How's the YouTube
Uh,
channel going?
it's going great. Now I have passed 14,000. It's coming. It's grown up very fast. I guess
Excellent. Hmm.
as an as an educational channel, it's
Yeah, yeah. Well, it tends to be more kind of the entertainment channels that grow the fastest, right? So it can be a bit more challenging as an educational channel.
too too good to be true. Can I say this?
Um, Sounds a little bit strange in this
Yeah,
context. You could just say that's true.
that's true. Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
How is your preparation for the wedding?
It's fine. She'll be coming to England tomorrow. Uh,
Wow.
so then it'll be there's about 2 months worth of paperwork and preparations that we need to do, and then we'll be married. The big day will be here. So it's
Congratulations.
thank you. It's going well so far. There's a significant amount of expense, a lot of money to be spent. I'm going to pay bills for my own apartment now, but
Yeah,
it's
you have
part
to.
of life, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a new life.
Yeah, you're helping me pay my rent for today, by the way.
Who?
You are helping me pay my rent for the day.
It's my pleasure to help you.
So you in Kuwait? You're in Kuwait right now, right?
Yeah, I came back from Egypt now. Yeah, I came a week ago.
Good.
I tried to call you, but I was some kind of busy or sleeping all the day and night. When I came back from Egypt, of course, right now I don't have work because I'm still in the holiday time.
Yeah,
We will go back to work in 2 weeks from now. So I'm free. I'm just making videos in YouTube.
yeah,
Um, you remember our conversation about phrasal verbs?
yes.
Yeah, I have decided to explain a book about phrasal verbs only. It's called English Phrasal Verbs in Use.
Cool.
Yeah, I
I
have
mean,
uploaded the first episode. Yeah.
phrasal verbs in English. There are literally thousands of phrasal verbs.
What?
In English, there are literally thousands of phrasal verbs.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess the book represents about over 1,000 phrasal
Hmm.
verb.
I'm
They,
sure there's
I guess,
more.
yeah, they have said there are approximately 5,000, and we are going to represent 1,000 of them. The most common who you can use in informal language or informal spoken language.
And that thousand, does that include slang phrasal verbs?
I'm not sure about this. Maybe you can identify them easily, but I don't. No.
Because I mean, there's a lot of aspects of English that might not be technically accepted as English, right?
Uh,
But on the street, it is accepted.
I remember you have told me about this before, and you have mentioned the phrasal verb that used in Britain and American ones can get it grass up, I guess,
Yes,
that you are apporting someone, I
grass
guess
up. Mhm.
yeah, grass up, yeah.
It's the kind of thing that I'd imagine be quite difficult to find in the dictionary because it's
Actually,
did
not
you
in the
you find
dictionary.
it? You find it?
No,
Yeah.
I
Um,
couldn't find.
because it's slang.
Yeah.
But
By the way, I was making a video about this that there is difference between that and those because there was a section talking about register, where phrasal verbs came, and sometimes it's different from Britain one, American one, and Australian, Canadian. And I have mentioned this part, and I cut a piece of the just a bit of the video, and I bought you talking about it.
Okay, great.
Episode 5, I guess.
Yeah,
I will think when it's uploaded.
Yeah, certainly, please do. It goes even deeper than that, really, because it's not even on a country level; it's on a city level or even a village level. I can go to my city of Carlisle, and the phrasal verbs we use here, especially the slang ones, in London, they wouldn't understand what we're talking about.
Wow.
And it's the same country. Likewise, I could go to a few miles north into Scotland, and they would use phrasal verbs that we wouldn't understand here. For example.
Yeah. That's very
fun. Ganyem.
It's not even English.
This is English. I'm from a province in the United Kingdom called, and Ganyem, this is Cumbrian Slang English.
Cumbrian Slang English. Cumbrian Slang English.
Ganyem, okay?
Cumbrian Slang English.
Okay. If you go to Carlisle, which is the city that I'm from, and you say, I'm Ganyem, a significant percentage of people would understand what you're talking about.
So that you are from?
Ganyem means I'm going home, or going home.
Ganyem means I'm going home.
Going home. Ganyem.
Ganyem.
But if you go to Manchester or you go to London or Bristol, it's very unlikely that people would understand what you're talking about.
Actually, sometimes talking to you makes it easier for me to understand the conversation with you. But when you talk about the people who are living in London or Britain and how they are speaking, wow, it gives me a scary idea about meeting someone or just not talking to me, hearing two of your people talking to each other.
Yeah, I mean, remember also, I'm talking in standard English to you now to make it easier for you to understand me. I've just come back from I went to a restaurant with my family. Okay. And we were talking, quite like excited, talking to each other really fast, right? Using a lot of slang and colloquial language. You probably wouldn't understand what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But tell me about this. When we watch movies in American movies or Britain movies, we can understand this. So they are using standard language too.
Relatively speaking, yeah. Like, for example, if you go to America and you go to some of the towns in like the Midwest or in isolated areas, I can guarantee they would use expressions that a lot of people wouldn't understand, say in New York or Los Angeles, the big cities.
So you are just putting in my mind a new, let's say, it's not just related to the accent. So we study, or we already know that we have the language itself and the accent. So we have standard level we are studying to speak with natives or to speak with foreign people. And we have the accent. Now I have another branch.
I would call it local dialect.
Yeah, local dialect. So we have now local dialect too.
And I would refer that to maybe / regional. Here's a term you could use. I've just made it up. Regional vocabulary.
Regional vocabulary, yeah. Regional vocabulary.
For example, in Cumbria, we have a lot of regional vocabulary. It's words that are only really acceptable in Cumbria. Here's another one. I don't know if this is the correct way to spell this because these are the kind of words we only say and never write. Marra. Marra. For example, this expression is completely acceptable in Cumbria. Yerit marra?
What?
This is English. Yerit marra?
Yerit marra?
Yerit marra?
Yerit marra? Yerit marra?
This means in
Which
standard
means?
English, are you okay, dude?
Okay, dude. Yerit marra? Yerit marra? Yerit marra? Yerit marra?
Yeah.
Is it right?
Yeah,
Yerit marra?
yeah. So you could come to Cumbria and you could say, Yerit marra, and I think
Yerit marra?
people will be
Okay.
very impressed with your knowledge of Cumbrian English.
Wow. Cumbrian English.
Yeah.
Now it's really regional vocabulary. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, people talk about American English and Canadian English, but they realize once they come here that it's actually a bit deeper than that.
Yeah.
For example, we have a lot of immigrants from Poland or China who come to work here, and they learn Cumbrian English. They learn all the local expressions, and it's quite nice to see them learning all of the local like ways of talking.
Actually, living with people is more makes it easy for us or for anyone who is living around you to learn from you directly.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So I have now learned Yerit marra, but maybe tomorrow, after tomorrow, I forgot it. Except if I use it again with you, maybe twice or three times.
Imagine if you were working in Cumbria, and say you were like one of the Polish workers in a factory here. You could be using that expression every single day.
Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, you are true about it.
So yes, I mean, right, there's a clear incentive to memorize it because it's useful.
Yeah.
We generally memorize things that more easily if they're useful to us, right?
Yeah, I forgot you. Last time we have been, you have shown me a book about ancient Egypt.
Oh, I actually I bought some more books about ancient Egypt. Actually, can I show you them? Can I show you my new books? One minute.
Yeah.
I actually spent. Hold on, I'll put my headphones back in. I actually spent quite a bit of money on new books. So I got this one. It's the Complete Gods and Goddesses of Ancient Egypt.
Oh, okay. Of course, you are going to read about Ra. Yeah.
Yeah, Ra, Ammon, and Osiris, and all the different gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got another one also, Writings from Ancient Egypt.
Yeah, Pharaonic one. Hieroglyphic.
Well, it's translated into English, obviously, because I don't understand Egyptian hieroglyphics. But
actually, I myself didn't study it because it's a language. It is not a language to be spoken, by the way.
Well, it was probably spoken at the time.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No, as I know, for my knowledge, I know that hieroglyphic language is just a written language, just to give you what happened at the time, or they are just showing an event in a picture or a group of pictures connected together with the colors, stuff like this, but not a language to be spoken.
So in ancient Egypt, they had a spoken language that was separate from the written language.
I guess ancient Egyptians were speaking Arabic.
Yeah, but Arabic only came to exist, in the first millennium, right? I mean, if we're talking 5,000, 4,000 years ago, there was no Arabic. I mean, actually, they would have been speaking Greek during the Greek Empire, right?
Arabic existed since the beginning of Adam. Adam was speaking Arabic.
Yeah, slight disagreement on this in the Western world, but I won't.
Yeah, if we go to this point so far, because we have the Holy Quran, of course, this is a holy book for us as Muslims, and it's in Arabic. It's came to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Arabic. We have scripts inside it, and it is about all prophets. you know, we believe in all prophets before Muhammad alayhi too. We have
Yeah,
to
I
believe,
know.
and all of them were speaking Arabic.
Yeah,
Jesus speaking Arabic. Ibrahim, Musa were in Egypt, you know.
yeah. In Christian belief, it's thought that the original language was Hebrew, the language of the Jews.
Yeah, there were Hebrew language too. Yeah, it was,
Mhm.
but the Hebrew language, you know, since Adam, we have his children moved to different areas in the world. Of
Sure.
course, we will talk
Yeah,
about
right.
this in next session, inshallah. By
Do you
God's
do you
will.
believe do you believe in Noah in the Muslim religion? You know Noah and the flood?
Yeah, we do.
Because I suppose the spreading of mankind originates in that event, right?